Yeah.
Matt Lucas.
My guy, yeah. So off the back of that, I wanted to do something similar, but with an ends thing to it. Like, so I was gonna call it Little London. Yeah. So it was gonna be a thing where all the influencers are in it. We're all like everyone links up. We have jokes. Like it's gonna stay like that type of show, but call it Little London. And I thought it would bang because I've got all the influencers on my phone. And I tried to put a whole group together, me being me, thinking I could put a whole team together like a madman. One by one, man, them are just cussing. This one ran a joke, gets hurting feelings, and they just all parted out. So I ended up with a few. Then out of the few I had, I said, all right, cool, let's see if the man are on it. Let's create something. So I spoke to Bailey and then we patterned a little thing and put it together. And got the group together. One by one was bringing people in. Some people came and they left because they weren't really on it. They weren't fit for the group. And then we ended up with me, Mullah, Bailey and Fuizzy. And we just called ourselves the man them. And we just ran with it. We done bare shit though. But
what gave you that? Where did you clock onto the content thing?
It was Philly, young Philly. Obviously, me and him was brethren.
Philly. Well, you two ain't brethren no more.
No, I don't really chat to man. Well, to be honest, I don't chat to man. It's not even a really thing. I don't.
Okay.
So, but he put me on. He was the one who said that you're talented and you're hilarious, you're funny. But I weren't seeing it at that time. At that time, then man was just road man doing my thing, got kids, going work. Didn't really care about all that. You get me? It was the camera thing weren't my thing. You get me? I'll just go on camera if it was just go on, you man, you're good. It was one of them ones, but. Eventually, when I started to see people were loving man and writing to him, who's the guy and who Elvin needs to do more and.
So what was you doing? Wall of Comedy with Philly?
Yeah, I started with that.
That's where you started.
That's where I started my whole thing. Yeah. But before that, we was doing like Snapchat stuff.
Yeah.
So all the Sunday stories and all this crap. Like that was part of me. Do you get me? When I watch it, I could see myself because there were so much things he was doing that were related to man. But no one would know the in and outs of me and him like that because it was never spoken about. Do you get me? So
I get you.
But he was my boy, still my brethren. Do you get me? So
when you saying that, you called him up for a boxing match, innit?
Oh yeah. This is later down now. Obviously,
this is more recent. But I'm saying, so when you're saying it now, you two ain't close no man. So you was looking to hit him with some spite in them bangs. You was looking to give him a couple.
Oh no, do you know what it was more to do with, brother? It wasn't even a spite.
Or just money thing.
Say man was on road, yeah. I'll keep breaking it down to everyone. It's like, bro, Els is feeling a certain way, or it's not. It's like man's a big man, blood. So like certain things we don't let slide. It's priority. Like man know their selves. You get me? So if you've done man wrong. And you're from the streets and you know how it goes. If you do man wrong, you know there's going to be a consequence or something's going to go on from it. Man's just living his life like, doing his thing and I'm just sat back like, right, is man actually allowed man to take the piss and do them things? Like, go behind my back and say certain things to certain people, why certain things don't go my way or why certain people decided to do what they did. Do you get me? And it's like, I'm sitting there just chatting and man's just, he's not even like paying attention to what I'm saying. He's acting like he don't know, man. And I don't like them things. Like, and see how I grow. If man was from the streets, but they would have done dealt with this long time ago. Do you understand? But we got to be adults about things. So I'm trying to look at it on a big man thing and say like, boom. The reason why all this qualms is still going on is because man's not speaking up. You're not talking, and when man's violated, you normally say something. There's something you say to why you've done something. Man's not answering. Why aren't you answering my questions? And why are you avoiding me? And all them things there. It's the annoying side. And because I'm older, I'm just like, is this a young thing? Is this what they do? Like, man don't like to address things when it goes left. Like, even if you got a girl problem, man can't talk to his woman right. So you're gonna have a madness. Like, man's just grown. I set my level's different to certain man, so I address things. If you ask me something, I'm gonna answer it. You get me? I'm grown. I'm not 100. Not a youth man. I ain't on this little man.
No, 100. We always say that. I always say to Doug, what we say, lack of communication is the biggest thing for misunderstanding. So if we can have a conversation about something, we can get all the bullshit aside.
You understand?
And man always says if people cut the bullshit out, life will run a lot smoother. There's always a lot of bullshit, but I didn't even realize it was like that between. Because I remember I used to see you was doing videos. There's some videos back in the day. You, him, Chunks.
Yeah, that's how I started.
I remember, but I
started with them, man, brother.
I didn't know.
You get me? But I don't wish him no bad. I always praise man anyway. Like, everyone knows that, man. At the end of the day, I've just got a problem with the way he's dealt with things, innit? So, it's when he can address that and be a grown man about it, then it will just go out. We'll leave it behind us, innit? You can go your way, I'll go my way. Because I've already started doing things myself.
No, you're doing well, bro.
From before, prior to that, do you understand? So, yeah, man. But obviously, big him up anyway.
Hopefully you two can have a conversation and all that.
Yeah, that's what it is, you know. It's just, bro, it's just a simple conversation.
Hopefully you lot can have, because you lot are both doing well. You're doing what you're doing regardless. he gave you a foot in the door, which you're appreciative of and you understand, and vice versa. And he's doing what he's doing. I know him as well. I remember him from before he was successful. Like he used to live with one of my brethren and all of that. He was renting, and before he got bread and all of that. All right, man said it straight out. There you go. So before he had bread and all that, and his situation was different. But that must
tell you that I know him, innit?
But that's why I'm not saying too much.
Right.
You get what I'm saying
So
to you?
that's why,
and that must tell you that, I know what
yeah. So there you go. So when I say certain things, people think man just saying whatever. But Brad, trust me, man know him well enough to know that, yeah, take this and go and get that. And if you ain't, yeah, brother, you get it. It's like, I've been there. So I know what it was like before this. And this is why it's annoying me that when I look at him, when you're around someone, then they rub off on you. That's what I done. Like when people say, why are you not alike? And it's just
I've heard people say that for real. Now you said that, I've heard people say
a lot. So
wow,
it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna act like a younger. Who out of the olders act like the youngers? It's the youngers who act like the olders, blood. We know how it goes. Do you understand? So I don't need to copy no one. Man's learnt a lot from me by being around man, and that's just normal. A lot of people come around man and I feed off energy and they like the vibes. That's how it goes. It's not a thing. You get me? But I just don't like when man's disrespected and not shown no love, or he's not addressed the situation, and that's all it is, bruv. Just talk to man. I'm not gonna smack no one up. The reason why man said, "Oh, fight me," is because I thought that was a way of getting his attention. But then at the same time, one's just looking at it. Oh, he wants to right. I don't need.
I thought it was bants. You thought it was bants as well.
Bants to me.
I know it's bants. Cause man, no.
To me, it's bants. He would never fight, man. I know that.
I thought it was bants.
But obviously doing that, I thought it would just draw attention to him. Like, oh, why is Els doing this? Well, talk up, blood. Yes, because you're not replying.
Oh, you didn't get a reply?
No, you didn't reply to that. And he didn't want to, and the reason why, I know why, because he don't want to address the situation, what's going on.
You must get on the phone still. You must get on the phone. Or meet up.
Nah, if you get on the phone, you're going to talk.
Or link up, face to face.
Face to face, so then I could get the real you.
Nah, because you,
there's no fake going on in there. Like when I ask something, you lot, the eyes will see it.
Yeah.
So you lot will know, Els ain't chatting shit. My man's in a situation now, because Els is asking questions. He wants to know the answers. And the thing is, he was a real one when he was with man. That's what I saw. I looked at man as little bro. Do you get me? Man will come my house, stay here all night and day. Do you understand? Not go home. Do you understand? So, right, there's stuff I've manifested and I've spoke about with this youth before we was here now. Like man said before time. It sounds mad, but that's how I move, bro. I'm spiritual, brother. I said, me and him are gonna do these things anyway prior. This now. Do you get me? And it's all happening. So it's just like, it's weird how the transition's gone where he's disappeared and I'm still in here, but he's kind of like he's never seen me. Like I've just come out of his life. Like I don't know this guy. But everyone can see on the net where you started as well, you joke, man. They can see where you was and who you was with and who you was shouting, my best friend, and we all see it. So when you're doing this whole acting thing now, I don't rate it. I don't rate it personally, because I just feel like man's putting on a thing to just stay in the game, and you're being certain way with certain people to stay in the game with certain people. And I get that's the way this clout thing goes, but I'm not in that, brothers. I'm not doing this for fame. This is just work. This is work to me. My man's working. I be myself. I don't put on a character.